One last question. You're suggesting possibly unhooking the battery and see if it'll reset. Everything still had 12 volt power. So obviously there must be, I have to dig down and get to that second battery. Is that
possibly, but I would just probably try to do the big battery first and go from there, sir.
Getting it towed to you is all part of this warranty package on a new vehicle.
Yeah, you just gotta call the roadside assistance there at the 1-800-521-2779.
This morning I'm coming to you with a lesson in patience and dealing with adversity. I'm not good at either. You know, we've had a 3-year plan to arrive here in Silverton with our own motorhome, our own Jeep, and just enjoy the summer here. It took a lot of effort, time, money, patience to get to today. When you execute on a plan like this, and then the very day that you show up, you get some kind of a hitch in your giddy up, like our service transmission light, it can be a hard pill to swallow. But that's RVing, and that's you know, most adventures are gonna have some hurdles like this. Showed up last night and it was so warm and welcoming that Kathy and Larry, our friends from 3 years ago, were at the entry to the campground. We're here at Kendall Campground, which is along Mineral Creek near Silverton. I came driving through the trees off the main road, and there they were, ready to wave and greet us and welcome us. And it was such a warm feeling. We had that last time we were here, and you know, it just started off before we even pulled in to our camp spot. When we pulled in, Cindy was able to sort of limp back here to the campsite with the Jeep. However, we can't put it in park, and I've got to finagle with the transmission to get it to actually drive. Once you're driving, it does fine, no problems. And Larry was over here like white on rice. He was had his code reader, and he's plugging his code reader in. He pulls codes. He texts me all the codes. Sort of put the ball in motion to solving this problem. And currently, I don't want to clog up the whole episode here with these struggles, but they're a real part of travel. Currently, I sent those codes to the dealer I purchased from back home, and to a dealer in a nearby town here who is likely going to be the one that fixes the issue. And both dealerships are saying sort of, this is not a critical error, it's a warning, you know, it's not going to leave me stranded. I was trying to disconnect the battery. This new Wrangler is crazy. It's got 2 batteries. First one sits here, and I've got it out. It's on the ground over here. Second one is buried somewhere under here, and I think you got to remove the whole fuse box and everything if you want to get to that battery. The reason I'm trying to get the batteries is because I can't turn the Jeep off and the batteries are dying. But I think I figured out a way to do it without pulling all this apart, and so that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Where are you going to go?
This is the ground that comes from the other battery, and I think I can disconnect it from right here, and all this is up top, right? So
okay. The problem with that is, will it hurt something else?
no idea.
Okay.
Jeep problems behind us. Let's talk about why we come back to Silverton over and over. Well, first, because we get things like greetings from Larry and Kathy. But secondly, let me show you around our campsite. We're pulled up here along Mineral Creek. So are many others. We're kind of squeezed in here, but you can see just a beautiful setting. We are literally 20 feet from this creek, and in both directions, phenomenal views. And so this is what we wake up to. Here's our windshield right here. So when we're sitting in our motorhome, we can see everything going on along the river. Owen here is trying to figure out a way to get the hummingbirds fed, and they're trying. The hummingbirds are trying hard. Let me take you around back. Mountains in all directions. And we've got plenty of neighbors. Beautiful Allegro bus there. Little snow in the distance if you look way back. And here we are. We're kind of squeezed in, but everybody wants to see the river, you know? Oh, also, I'm very proud of my little Moab sticker, right? I couldn't decide if I wanted to sticker up the Jeep or not, but it looks like we'll at least have some very important stickers. We're not going to go crazy with it. But, well, let me take you inside and I'll show you what it looks like from inside. You can hear the river, and as you come along, got Ethan reading. River in all directions. So today, instead of going off on the trails, I'm doing some phone calls and back and forth about the Jeep. We have laundry to do, so we're gonna drive into Silverton and go to laundromat and sort of relax. Yesterday was a longer drive than we expected from Moab to here. I mean, we knew how many miles we had to go, but we stopped and did the Walmart shopping and restocking, and you know, you do all those things, and the day drags on. Maybe tomorrow we'll be on a trip.
I got it for sure. Double checked. It's probably John.
Now that's confidence if you know you're going to end up on YouTube looking like that.